The Lost Colors, a Caitlin and Rio adventure, Book 1, written by Sally Alexander, narrated by Mary Beth Eversole, produced by Nagano Press. Chapter 1, The Night of the Lost Colors. The sound made Rio flatten his ears and puff out his tail. Meow. That is when Rio realized that the voice was coming from him. It was not like his normal cat voice. It sounded just like when a person pretends to sound like a cat. Meow, Rio said again. Then he said, "Oh no." This was a surprise, especially to Rio. He did not expect this. He was a cat. He had never spoken before. Not like this. He glanced over at his human, Caitlin Maggert, lying asleep in her bed. He made a decision. It was time to wake her up. "Caitlin," Rio said. He stood up and walked towards the sleeping girl. He placed a paw on her shoulder. He was very careful to keep his claws retracted. "Caitlin," he said again, but his human did not stir. "Caitlin, wake up." What? Caitlin opened her eyes and stared at the panda face of her ragdoll cat, Rio. She could have sworn she had heard a voice coming from her bed. She gently rubbed underneath his jaw. He usually liked that. He would close his eyes and purr, but not this time. "No time for that, Caitlin," the cat said, and moved his head out of the way of her searching fingers. "Something very odd has happened." Caitlin rubbed her eyes. She could have sworn her cat had actually spoken to her. She knew that Rio was a remarkable cat. Ragdoll cats are special cats. They're large and friendly. They're called ragdoll because when you picked them up, they go limp, just like a ragdoll. The Maggerts had adopted Rio as a kitten when Caitlin turned 6. He was Caitlin's cat. He slept on her bed every night and waited for her to come home from school. He was not allowed to go outside. Ragdoll cats are not outdoor cats because they are far too trusting and lacking in street smarts, as her dad liked to say. When Caitlin was away at school, Rio would nap in her mom's office. Her mom said that Rio liked to supervise. He did a lot of supervising. Caitlin was certain that Rio was the best cat in the entire world. But he had never spoken. Not with actual words. Not ever. "What?" "Caitlin, it's me, Rio," the cat said. "You need to get up. Something really odd has happened." Caitlin could not believe this. Rio was talking. Actually talking to her. Rio? "Oh."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?